Hey guys! Hello, it's Melissa Carter. I am the writer and publisher at Winging Do Publishing. How are you? I'm driving in the rain. I know I'm driving. But I wanted, see, hands-free though. I'm legal. So I wanted to let you know that I am getting things together. So I'm still working on the audiobook. Let me tell you something. I don't even know if my camera's straight. All right, so let me tell you something about the audiobook. I took that for granted because I've done radio, and I thought, oh, this will be easy. Look, let me give a shout out to all the producers out there who I have never taken for granted, by the way, but now I especially don't since I'm producing an audiobook. Boy, that's a chore. That's a task. I'm still able to do it, but let me tell you, it's taking much longer than I thought. But I wanted to share with you some exciting news. I'm getting it together. Now, if you're an ebook person, let me do this first. And if you work with Barnes & Noble, if you have a Nook, if you have a compatible device, the book is on pre-sale with Barnes & Noble ebook right now. It's like a building block. I'm doing all these individually, so I'm working on Amazon. I'm telling you, that's also a complicated thing. You should look at a previous video where KDP has pretty much banned me, so I'm having to use other ways to sell the ebook onto Amazon. But anyway, right now, you got a pre-sale for the ebook on Barnes & Noble, and the link is below. So we are going. I sent a link to my friend. I said, look, it's official. I officially have a book that my memoir. Now, I've done a children's book, and you can find that on Barnes & Noble too, called Whale of an Idea. But my memoir, Facing Inward is its name, and it is officially on Barnes & Noble's website as the ebook. Pre-sale right now because the book is going to be released on May 26th, which is Mom's birthday, Millie Pete's birthday and death day. So I picked that date in honor of her, which ends up being Memorial Day. So that's the other thing. If you were someone who is looking for summer reads, then think about doing a nonfiction memoir. Think about doing mine because it'll be available on Memorial Day. So you can read it this summer. So down below, Barnes & Noble, working on the audiobook. So we're getting there. We're getting all the stuff. I'm trying to have everything available for pre-order. That audiobook may not be available for pre-order though, let me tell you. Taking a while, so that may just be released at the end of May, but I'm trying hard. Thank you so much for being a part of this journey with me, but it's not over because I have to share with you the post-publishing journey. Like now we got to sell it, now we got to market it, now we got to figure out how to do like book signings and stuff. So the videos won't end. Hopefully there'll be more because I know there's been some breaks because I've been working on the audiobook. And the other thing about the audiobook, let me just say this really quickly before I end the video, is look, you're going to have grace on some of the parts where I sound a little bit stuffy because I'm telling you, I teared up through a majority of reading this thing. It's so funny when you read your own story. I mean, it's, you know, especially the tough times, you know, there's some vulnerable moments in this book, and and you'll hear me not only, you know, tear up a little bit, but then in some of the subsequent, you know, chapters that I read after I teared up, I realized, oh my gosh, I sound like I got a little bit of a cold in this one as opposed to the last one. So you know, hopefully you will be able to, that'll be a game. There's your drinking game. When does Melissa sound stuffy? And then take a shot. All right, my friends, thank you for being a part of this journey. It's becoming real, and we're getting there. And so you can support the channel down below if you want to, because there's different ways, because everything goes to the publishing of the physical book. So the physical book is the one that has the biggest cost to it. And so I'm doing my own publishing thing. I got my own printer. Like I'm doing you know, there's going to be, you know, places like when the library, you know, library services can order it, and those may be print on demands, but the ones I'm trying to sell to the general public, first off, especially on Amazon, is the physical book that I have printed myself, so I can keep an eye on making sure that looks the way it's supposed to look. Anyway, thank you for being a part of the journey. It's here. We're doing it. I'm staying on deadline. And we'll talk next time. All right, bye-bye.